He said Boonin was at the Konnikov Council building, right? I haven't been there since a field trip we took for social studies in school.
The Garmonian forces occupy the surrounding area. Please proceed with caution, Mikhail. Also, I have new information about Mr. Boonin. He is taking measures to transport the illicit Wanzer to the harbor.
What? Where did you hear that?
From a civilian trying to escape the city. Captain Olga Kalinina of the Novoslava City Police.
Okay.
Her again? That cop just doesn't know when to quit. Hold on. If that's true, then...
There's no need to bother trying to save Boonin. I can't leave Boonin to fend for himself. He might even give us more information on the Wanzer, so that's why we're
like
here.
Scum. But he's still a civilian. I can't just abandon him.
You have grown into a fine man, Mikhail. That is an exemplary attitude.
Gee, thanks. I'm glad I make you proud. Well,
Thanks,
time to
Mom.
waste. Staff Sergeant Mikhail Shivalov of the 2nd Mobile Platoon, commencing civilian rescue.
Now, did he have the assault rifle? Let me quickly check my inventory again.
Survivors
see what
located.
I have. Oof,
Transmitting coordinates to your device.
I have a lot. So we actually have a good setup here. I got an assault rifle, a shotgun, a pipe, I got a medium backpack. I'm gonna craft some Molotovs, some explosive. Oh, it's adhesive. I don't want to use adhesive. Bugger. Okie dokie. So with that being said, I did notice some things. So we've got some survivors over here. I can go to these save points and grab some stuff. And then head over here. But the thing I am noticing is the fact that these Wanzers are wandering around. And the door wasn't barred up on the council chambers. So I'm led to believe this is... before Leonid was here. And the reason it's barred up is because I go in and I basically save Boonin and get into a fight with everyone. Oof. Okay, well he's a big boy. Let's see how many shotgun rounds I have. 26. So with that being said, I'll just kill this guy with a shotgun.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Okay, fired through his body, but that makes sense. Now, with that also, does that mean there's going to be more items in here? Because this is after Olga came. Or is it before Olga came and... Actually no, so because it said about Olga and the cop, this is... Olga came here, this is after Olga came here. And... before Leonid. That's the timeline currently. Ooh, got some wire and adhesive gum, perfect. Let's open this up, put away some items. There's really not much in there. I'm gonna get rid of the shovel. I feel like I only need one item there. I'll get rid of a bunch of these. So I don't really need one or two. I'm not dying that often. Or at all, really. Empty cans, I've got plenty of you, that's awesome. I'll get rid of about, what, 200 rounds of this, so I can pick up more. Actually, I'll just get rid of about 100. It's taking too long to do that. Perfect. And some handgun rounds as well. Go about 20. easy enough. We'll suss out the top level, come back to save, and then we'll start the mission itself. Alright, and grab the submachine gun ammo. That's 40 rounds back. Yeah, if I can find a large backpack, I'd be absolutely cheering. Because I'll be able to increase my capacity by what, another 2,000?
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Yep, that's outside, so it doesn't matter. Got this chair pushing me. The med kit. Painkillers are useless. I really don't know why they're in the game. They're simulated healing and they're quick to use, but not what I want. And because of the way I try to take my encounters, I'm not really taking damage. If anything, I'm bailing as soon as I get a gunfight, but it's either too far away or something I can't handle. It's only the one with Olga where you have to defend an area for a long period of time against lots of enemies. It really sets you off. Cool, so we've got this, we'll save, and then we'll start moving towards, I reckon, the underground. If I go to the underground, I can head to the construction site, get the gear that's in there, put away some more, get high ground and see what's in the courtyard. Okie dokie, so after having a few power blackouts in my area, I'm finally back with this mission. I did get to have a bit of a play around before I did other stuff, but because the power blackout and not saving, I did not keep that progress, or the recording. So what we have is got 2 survivors over here. We are going to go get them last. We're going to go through, grab an archive that's through here, 2 survivors that are in this area, and 2 archives, 1 that is here, and here. Also grabbing a Magnum hand cannon. That's as far as I got, and then we'll come back through here and either choose to go through this area or back around to this survivor first. What's also really cool about this mission is there's a parked Wanzer sitting over here with some infantry.
The enemy is approaching.
And I feel like we're going to get to use that later on after the mission. Good thing about this mission as well is this takes place just after Olga but before Leonid. So those Wanzers that were in Olga's version of this mission and are no longer there. And the middle area is a lot easier to get through. I also have a much easier time on this, as I've found that using a shotgun and one-hitting someone in the back and getting a part of a headshot instantly kills an enemy or gets them into two shot, which is good because if you basically kill someone with a shotgun immediately, it doesn't trigger the encounter that would happen if they see you.
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
Enemy spotted!
So as you can see, killed that guy. The other guy didn't even know I was there. Really handy tool. What else you can also do is use the run feature, the sprint one, and then roll 4 times afterwards, and then you regain enough stamina to sprint again. So if you notice no enemies between you and where you need to get to, you can sprint and then just roll your way to wherever you need to get to. It's really only handy on missions like this where you know there's not much between you and where you need to go, but if it was a harder mission and there's people around you, you might want to take it a little bit easier. I'm going to take all of the frag grenades, take all the incendiary grenades. I'm going to drop a med kit. I'm going to drop painkiller, a revival agent, flashbangs, EMPs, throwing knives because they're pointless to me, and a couple sensors. Try and keep 4 of everything. as that may work better. So why I do that is the hand cannon up here is
Caution. The enemy
kind
is
of weighty,
approaching.
and although I do not have bullets for it currently, I know Olga has been picking up magnum bullets quite consistently, and I wouldn't mind seeing her with it because the damage on it, on the damage bar, I haven't physically used it yet, is max. So it's probably a one-hit kill if you get a headshot, and one-hit kills for a weapon I like a lot. Yeah, so we've got this archive over here, we'll grab that. Now, something I do want to do is, by going to the other area over here, we do find the girl, but I don't know if she only pops up once you talk to the guy, so I'm not going to give her any more than that, but I do want to see what happens if I see her first. And there is a reason. And she doesn't pop up, that makes sense.
Nearby survivor located. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
Perfect. Okay, so she's actually here. The hand cannon is right next to it. Let me grab that, and we'll see what happens if I talk to you first.
Don't shoot!
It's okay. I'm a friend. What about those two?
They're dead.
Oh,
Really?
Well, anyway, you can't stay here. It's too dangerous. I'll take you to a shelter.
That won't work. I'm way too slow. They'll catch me.
So? Then what's your plan?
I don't know.
It'll be fine, come on. So the reason I want to speak to her first is...
No!
She killed these
It's
two
not
people?
fair if I'm the only one that gets saved. I'm the one who shot these two, after all.
And the other guy is scared of her because they're all travelling together. So we're going to go through, find out why she shot them. We already know.
We've known each other since we were kids. We were trying to escape, and then we started fighting. They got mad at me for being so slow. They said they'd always hated me.
Still no
And
reason to
then-
kill someone.
I just shot. I didn't even know what I was doing. He started yelling at me, asking why I did it. I just didn't want to hear it anymore. So then...
So there's an achievement for saving everyone. So far I've only missed one person, so I want to go if you can't change the past. I just want to get her to the shelter.
They're not gonna come back to life if you die. It's not how things work.
But I
Come
want to
on.
make sure
I'm giving you
I
a
can try and
chance
get
to
the
make
achievement.
up for what you've done.
Or challenge.
Thank you.
Okay, so between her and where she needs to
Subject
go,
of protection
there is
registered.
nothing
Lead the
to
way to the shelter.
change that. Now, my idea is, maybe to have the guy change
Nearby survivor located.
where he
Transmitting
needs
coordinates
to
to your
go.
device.
Oh, you're over here. Okay, wrong way. Okay, so as soon as the other girl's saved, then I'll go talk to this guy. Because hopefully his route might change, and I might need to take him here or here. By talking to two different people at different times. So as soon as she's in safely, they get the quest pop up.
Civilian subject of protection safely evacuated to shelter.
Okie dokie. So, because since she goes to the same shelter as this guy, he ends up dying. It says he flees, but
Please don't shoot!
It's all right. I'm not
he's
gonna
probably
kill
just dead
you.
or she kills
I'm
him.
here to get you somewhere safe. Are you on your own? Where are your friends?
Yeah, I was with a couple of school kids, but we got into a fight while we were running away. And then I looked away for 1 second, and then she went and shot him.
What?
So that's the girl we
Why would you
just
do
saved.
that?
No freaking clue. It's like she just totally lost it. She freaked me the hell out, so I ran. You haven't seen her anywhere, have you?
Oh, okay, so it did change the option, so I know who you're talking about.
Wait, did you help her out too?
Yes.
Look, I appreciate you coming to my rescue and all, but there's no way I'm going anywhere near that girl again. Please don't make me go to the same place as her.
I won't. If I can change up the route, I will.
Civilian registered
Neat,
as subject
okay,
of
sweet.
protection. Commencing guidance to shelter.
Wait, what? Why is that? Hold on. Choose destination. Okay. Huh. Oh, I just realized this is the first time I've done it. Hold on, I do need to clear a route now. I sent you there last time without thinking. So you're a different area, okay. So that means I do... Sorry, so what happens is if you send him in there, he dies. Simple as that. So I'm kind of glad I have this power blackout now, because now I have the ability to change up what I did. Okay, so with that down, nothing else should be triggered, and you should have a clear line of sight to go. Because I killed the infantry on the side, killed the drone. As long as there's no tank coming across the street, you should be fine. But just while you're heading out, I'm going to take some cover. Just so I can cover you if need be. That's pretty good, but I can change destination then. Because if there's other harder ways to get a survivor out, and I can change where they go, I could use this so much better. So I feel like I have to drop them off here and then change it again. And go to another area. So let's see what this guy does. Because this isn't a shelter, this is just a save point. I feel like the game's giving me an ability to save my progress and then get them to keep going forwards. Okay, so we'll save here, just to see what happens, and then we'll try and send them to a different area. Okay, so I think the reason why... Yep, okay, that's perfect. I want that now. Okay. So I'm going to go up here, we'll trigger as many enemies as we can, kill them all, and then send this guy on his way. This doesn't look good actually. So I've saved it. But going along this path, there is a tank. The one thing I've learned about tanks in this game is their sight line is ridiculous. And we've got some infantry down that side as well. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave them there at the site. I'm going to wait till I get a weapon, because I'm assuming I can get in that oneser, kill that tank, then get the guy to go there. That seems like the only way possible at the moment. I have saved it though, so if I'm wrong, and I do complete the mission without getting him there, I can change that. Unless I can change his destination again. No, so I can't change his destination anymore. Yep, so I need the oneser, I reckon, or if I can find another one of those like bunker buster rockets, I can take out the tank with that. So in the meantime, we're going to head up to different survivor. I just realised I didn't get the ammo from that container, the other save area, but that's fine.
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
Hey!
Okay, so that's another guy dead. I don't want to trigger a gunfight. So if I go this way, I can avoid a lot of enemies, I believe. There's a guy around this area. We'll try and get his back turned to us. And I'm just going to blast him in the back with a shotgun.
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
And he is dead. I get the can back.
Caution,
I'm going to use one
the
shotgun
enemy is
shell.
approaching.
Perfect. Wait a second, did I get both the archives from that area? What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut the recording here, and I'm going to go back through what I did, because I don't want to have to go all the way back across the city, and then I will find out if I got those. Okay, so the answer to that question is no. I completely skipped an archive because I wasn't expecting the dialogue option, and to change it, and I got a little bit carried away with the story, so I need to backtrack. I'll sort of fast forward all this, and probably have a tank fire at me now. Okay, so there's the can. I'm going to speed back now and then cut it out of the velocity upgrade in Sony Vegas and then go back to the actual gameplay. Because I forgot about the archive, like a special person.